What are your thoughts on furries?
Well,
Ew, no.
I mean,
As there's growing concern after middle school students there protested over so-called furries.
Yeah, I think it's idiotic. I think what they're doing is honestly stupid.
There are children in our schools that are dressing as animals.
Should the rainbow have room for an animal costume? Yes, they got the hots for dressing up like mascots.
I feel that they put that on, and I feel that that is hilarious.
I think it's immoral. I think it's gross.
Now, they say there's a history of bullying faced by furries, especially when they're taken to get spayed or neutered.
I think for the longest time, I had a very, you want me to hold this? Oh, I'll hold, yeah. I don't know. They're very weird to me, weird habits. I had people in my school who would wear cat ears and stuff like that, do weird stuff. I've seen them at the arcade, and I think they're really funny. I think it's funny to watch them play the video games.
I'm afraid to ask what kind of furry you would be, but do you believe?
Oh, that's easy. Grown-ass man.
Yes.
Furries.
Furries.
What's a furry? Lake of chlorine.
What's a furry convention?
Did I get that wrong?
Furries.
The furries.
Furries.
And there's so many furries at the arcade.
I'm just gonna hold them.
So my name is Jose, but in the fandom my name is Reed or Work Raccoon.
Hi, I'm Amber Sellers, aka Paint. I'm a Sergal. I'm also known as the Rainbow Cheese Wedge. What got me into the furry fandom was back in high school, a lot of people were wearing ears and tails, so I got into it, and then they showed me like how to make ears and tails, so I started slowly learning. And then it got into bigger projects like fursuit heads, fur hoods. People's ideas in fursuits and their fursonas are so like creative.
There's a group of people who make art of being themselves as animals. And that, I cannot explain why it attracted me in a way, but I adore it. I realized that I love it, and then I learned that it was a community of people, and I think that's the part that kind of attracted me, between the art and the community. Around that time when I found it, I didn't really know well who I was as a person, and they have a community of people that know each other and share art and very much just have fun with each other. It's really cool.
People need to see more of the good side of furries, not the negative side of furries. For example, Megaplex. They do donations to foundations, to animal foundations to help with animals and stuff like that. So like the furry fandom does come together and like spread awareness.
I think they get a bad rap. They get way too much discrimination and, pardon my French, bullshit, you know?
It's more of a kink. It's more of a fetish. It's a sexual thing. And I'm like, it's not. Meeting new people, dressing up as your character, getting into the art, going to conventions, it's a whole other thing, but everyone thinks of it as a fetish or a kink.
I think something that I wish most common people would understand from the furry fandom, it's not even the furry fandom itself, but that it's okay to be weird. It feels like we're in a current climate of like things needs to be normal and boring when they don't have to be.
Being a furry positively affected my life. I became more creative, more comfortable as me as a person, and like I can actually like talk to people. Like I'm not worried that people are gonna judge me.
That's where I met my husband essentially, and many of my friends and people who are helping me with my own goals as well. Like I met game developers who are furries. I met musicians that are furries. Other artists that are furries. It's a community that wants to help each other.
I have two best friends that are furries, and I know them since I was 16. I'm 28 now.
Without it, I don't know where will I be here. Like I don't know what I will be doing. It will probably be a boring life. Anyone that like believe like have the negative connotations to the furry fandom, I think all I want to ask them is like, just don't worry about it. Just don't think about it. There's so many more important things to think about right now. I think a bunch of dudes or girls or anything else basically dressing up as animals like is the least of your concern.
Be open-minded. Like everyone's different. Everyone has their own like creativity, their own mindset.
Go, I don't know, take a walk, look at the trees. Maybe draw yourself as an animal, see what happens. Maybe you will like it. Maybe it's gonna be fun. If not, that's okay. Move on.